Welcome back to Smart Skills Up TV with me, Mary Adole, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to get loans of up to 150,000 naira from PalmPay. Alright, so PalmPay is an online microfinance bank that you can use to get loans. You can use to do bank transfers, you can use to buy data, airtime, and also do electricity bills and other kind of bills from the convenience of your home. Now recently I did a video where I talked about how to make money from PalmPay. If you've not seen that video, I'm going to be leaving the link in the description of this video so that you can also check it out to see how you can make money from PalmPay. Alright, but in this tutorial we're going to be talking about how to get loans of up to 150,000 naira using this very app. Now why would you want to actually get a loan? Now a lot of people feel that getting a loan is actually a bad thing, but it's really not a bad thing, because you might actually have pressing needs that you want to satisfy at the moment, and you don't have the money to actually offset those bills. Getting a loan, especially when you have a good source of income, is actually a good way of offsetting your bills. All right, so let's say for instance that you work a salary job and you don't have a daily income. You have a salary job and you want to be able to make money, you want to be able to use money to actually do something at the moment. You can actually get the loan, and then when your salary is paid you can repay the loan. And the good thing is that the interest rates on these loans are not as high as it is with conventional banks, so you don't exactly have to pay so much as interest at the end of the day. Aside from being a 9-to-5 worker or a salary earner, if you are an entrepreneur and you are you want to start a business, or you need money to actually do some projects and you don't have the money at the time, you can actually get loans, and then after you put the money into that project, especially when the project is bound to actually produce good profit at the end of the day, you can now pay back. All right, so let me give you an instance now. Say for instance that you're looking for money to run adverts for your business. You can actually get a loan to run that advert, especially when the products that you're selling has a very good chance of bringing a lot of profit. Now that's the thing with running Facebook ads or with any form of paid advertising. When the products you're selling is actually one that a lot of people are interested in, one that has mass appeal, and you're very sure, you're guaranteed that you're going to be making sales at the end of the day, you can actually, if you don't have the money to run the ads at the moment, you can actually get a loan and do that. Then at the end of the day, when you get your profits, you can now put it back into the loan service. All right, and you don't actually have to pay at once. You can actually pay little by little. So that's one of the good things about getting a loan. So it is not a bad thing. And then one other thing that a lot of people do not like about getting loans, especially from these online loan apps, is that sometimes they feel that, okay, it's not as though they feel in the past, right? Some of these loan apps used to publish people's names or people's pictures in public, like they will come to embarrass you if you don't get to pay your loan in time. But that is if you don't get to pay it in time, right? So expectedly, when you're getting these loans, it is expected that you're going to be able to pay in time and you're not going to be getting embarrassed. But then I learned recently that they don't actually do that anymore. They don't get to publish people's names or people's pictures in public anymore, because the CBN actually want them to stop doing it, because it was really how you just be and somebody would call you that, do you know this person, he's owing us money and all of those things. So I heard that they've actually stopped it, so you don't have to worry about that. And one good thing about getting loans with PalmPay is that you don't get to put your BVN, right? So you don't have to put your BVN number, so you don't have to be scared of, okay, maybe they are going to be stealing your details with BVN and all that. I also in the previous video I also talked about the fact that PalmPay is actually insured by the NDDC. They are under the control of the CBN, so they don't actually get to do, like, they have basically it is me saying that you have legal backing, or they have legal backing. I don't know how to say it now, but you really don't have to be scared, because it's just like a conventional bank. though they operate online. All right, so you don't have anything to be scared of. All right, so let me show you quickly how to get loans using this app called PalmPay. And hey, if you're yet to be subscribed to this channel, kindly do me a favor and hit on the subscribe button so that you would get notified when we post similar videos like this, showing you how to make money in the online space and also showing you how to make life easier for yourself in our world today, in the digital world that I and you are living in today. All right, so to get a loan from PalmPay, the very first thing you want to do, of course, is to get the app. If you've not yet gotten the app, I'm going to be leaving the link I'm going to be leaving a link in the description of this video so that you can use that link to get the app. And after sign up, you actually stand the chance of getting a bonus of 1,000 naira instantly. All right, when you use my link or my referral link to sign up. All right, so you want to use the link in the description of this video to get the app, either from either from Google Play Store or from Apple Play Store. All right, if you're using an iPhone. Okay, so after downloading the app and setting it up and getting your signing up and everything, the next thing you want to do is to click on loan. Now there are two kinds of loan you can actually get on PalmPay. All right, and the first is flexi limit and the other one is flexi cash. So one of them actually affords you the opportunity to get up to 150,000 loan limit. All right, and then the other one allows you the opportunity to get loan that you can now use to do transactions within the PalmPay app, like electricity bill, data, airtime, and all, even betting, right? For those of you who like to bet. Okay, so if I click on loan, let's see what happens. So okay, this is for the flexi cash that allows you to actually borrow and use it to do airtime and all of the other things. Now let me search for the one that allows you to do. Okay, so this is their credit services, right? So when you click on credit services, you're going to see here where it says loan, and then they have the flexi limit where you can apply for up to 150,000 naira of loan of credit amount, and then flexi cash allows you to get to to get up to this amount to use in buying airtime and the other kind of transactions you want to be able to do. Now I think that this amount is actually dependent on your account. All right, it depends on the activities on your account, the transactions going on your account. All right, so you can either go higher or actually go lower depending on how much transactions you've been able to do on the platform. All right, now let's go through this part. Let's look at some of the features here. So they say flexi payment, the following bills can be paid with flexi. So you can buy airtime, data, betting, do betting. You can also pay for TV subscription, electricity, and internet. All right, so these are the transactions you can actually do with your credit, like the money you actually borrow from them. All right, so here it says complete reward tax, gain flexi coupons, get unlimited cash when you refer friends. So this is one where you actually get to make money by referring people. Now let's click on this flexi limit to see the process of applying for loan. All right, so I'll click on apply now, and then let's look at this place where all of this right up here, it says flexi credit limit, buy now, pay later. Okay, so this is for the other one. Now get credit limit, get up to 150,000 naira. So let me click on check credit results. Okay, and here it says we cannot offer you a credit limit at this moment. Please try again after 6 days. Now they now give us tips. All right, now this is actually a new account, and I'm very certain that is the reason why it is not working. All right, so now they now give us tips that we can actually use to actually qualify or be eligible to get this loan. All right, so the first one, they say tips: complete the following tasks to increase your chances of getting credit limit. You have to do an OTP verification once every month. All right, OTP verification once every month. PalmPay transaction like once every week. Cumulative transaction amount of at least 2,000 naira per week, including airtime, data, internet, water, and electricity. So if you want to actually qualify to get this loan, like up to 150,000 naira, one of the things you want to ensure to do is to carry out transaction on this app for at least a week or even a month. All right, so you can actually convert this to your mini banking platform where you can just get people to transfer money to you. You transfer out of it, you buy airtime, and do these other transactions, because it actually boosts your chances of getting the loan. All right, so Then they also said fixed savings, so you can actually use the app as your savings account as well. So they are saying save up to savings amount of up to 10,000 naira in a month. So you can actually use this to save, like let's say you've got savings in the account for like 10,000 naira for up to a month. That can also boost your chances of getting the loan. And then they say add bank card once a month, so you get to add a bank card, like your like let's say another bank you have, you can actually add the card here, so that basically all of that qualifies you to it boosts your chances of actually getting the loan. So you can see here that there is no place where they talked about BVN, so you don't exactly need your BVN to do this. And it is when you put your BVN that they now have access to start tracking or tracing people, your contact. They can now start calling when you don't meet the loan requirements at the time frame they've given to you. So you don't actually need the BVN to do this. So there are actually very high chances that you can get a loan from PalmPay when you complete all of these tips, or when you complete or carry out all of these activities. You get or stand a higher chance of getting this loan. Now let's look at this other one, the flexi cash, that allows you to use it to get money to buy airtime and all of those. So let's click on it and see what happens. Okay, how much to borrow? 4,000, 1525, borrow all. How long to keep? 7 days. So you have to pay within 7 days. So if I borrow today, which is 5th of September, so I'd get to pay by 11th of September, which is in the next 5 days. So the money I'm going to be repaying back is 4,880. That means there is a 560 naira interest included. All right. So now I had already entered. Before you do this, actually, you'd have to go through some processes. If you're just actually signing up, you'd have to enter your card details and all. That is the card that they are going to, or the accounts that are going to be paying the money into. All right. So for me, I actually put my bank details. All right. So that's the bank. That's the card you're actually seeing there. So let's click on next, or let's look at the loan agreement, and let's see what their loan agreement is. All right. Okay, I think when you have the time, you can just go through this. This is actually a lot of read. You can go through this when you have the time. All right. So let's click on next and see what happens next. I'm not actually interested in doing this, but then let's click to see where it takes us next. All right, just to guide you. So if you're getting value from this video, please do not forget to like the video and also share it with people whom you believe will be interested in learning how to take a loan from PalmPay. All right. And if you've not yet also subscribed, kindly also do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. So impute pin to pay. So I had already created a pin when I signed up, which you're also going to be directed to do. So let me see if I've not forgotten the pin. All right. So okay, so for risk control, a verification is sent to you via SMS. So you're going to be sending a verification to me now, which I'm going to check and enter. All right. So let me just quickly enter the verification pin. Okay. Oh, they've actually given me the loan even when I didn't need it, but it's all good. For the first on-time payment, you can get loan amount increase, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's fine. So let me see what I can use this to do. So that is basically how to get a loan from PalmPay. So I'm going to definitely pay back. It's all good. All right. So so that is how to actually get a loan from PalmPay. All right. So you can actually go through this. You can go through all of the things I've talked about and see how you actually qualify to get the loan. All right. So I believe you've gained value from this tutorial. I believe you've understood everything I've talked about so far. So if you want to know, if you want to put this into action, you just have to go on ahead and do that. All right. So this is where I'm going to be closing this is where I'm going to be ending this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in subsequent videos. Bye for now.